Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Weekly MANcast.
This is episode 26.
Yes, and since it's episode 26, this marks one half of a year that the Weekly MANcast has been on the internet.
And 6 months of us wasting your time.
And our own.
Yes.
Stick around. Okay, so since this is the Weekly MANcast, we should talk about manly things, right?
Yeah, like, interior decorating and, carpet installation.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Baking,
or, we can talk about, like things like football.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of manly.
Chips and salsa.
Even more manly.
Grilling.
Yep.
Actually, we can
I grilled
talk about
some
all
meat
this
last night.
Good job. I actually went out to dinner, and I think you were there, too, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that you didn't.
But I ate a burger.
That's
and
true.
I
You
felt
ate a
like
burger.
I grilled
That's
it.
very manly.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, so brief football overview. Of course, Iowa won on last Saturday there.
27-17.
Mm-hmm. Great
Against
game.
Arizona.
Good job, Arizona.
Wait. Did you just say good job, Arizona?
Yeah, they put up a good effort.
Yeah, but they lost.
Yeah, but they actually scored a touchdown.
They scored 2 touchdowns.
I know, it's impressive. So
And
good
a
job.
field
Good
goal.
job, Arizona. You
Yeah.
didn't look like complete and utter failures.
You put up a
pretty close.
valiant effort.
Yeah.
Too bad your team is just not as
It's just not good enough.
superior as
Sorry.
ours is.
Anyway, and then of course Minnesota also lost on Saturday.
Who'd they play?
They played California, I believe.
Oh.
And they're very high ranked, but Minnesota, you guys can't play football.
Was that a home game for Minnesota?
I actually don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, they did get a new stadium, didn't they?
Yeah, they got a new stadium, but
Which I heard they copied us and painted their visiting locker room pink.
did they?
I believe so.
That's kind of pathetic. Not
I
gonna lie.
don't. It's like copying us.
Yeah, no, it's like pretty much plagiarism.
Only Hayden Fry can pull that off.
Yeah, kind of pathetic.
Yeah, it is.
Good job, Minnesota.
Good job.
So, one of the greatest snack foods in the world, I don't know if you've heard, but chips and salsa are where it's at.
Chips
Tortilla
and dancing?
Yeah, totally, dancing. No. Chips, as in tortilla chips, and salsa, which, if you don't know, is actually a mixture of tomatoes and peppers and onions and salt.
And it's actually Spanish for sauce. Sauce, like, a saucepan.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah,
That makes sense, because it is kind of a sauce.
Yeah, but, in the U.S., salsa tends to be more, like, chunky.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to, like, the authentic Mexican restaurants, they have, like, an actual sauce.
Authentic, yeah.
Yes, authentic.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
But at any rate, it's delicious stuff, and if you're, just, like, sitting there, watching a football game or something else manly, it's a really good snack to have.
Yeah, so what would another manly thing to watch be, Phil? What should our viewers who are men be watching?
If you're watching movies, something like Die Hard.
Yeah.
Or The Transporter.
Or Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, that's a good one. All these, 80s cop action flicks.
So, RoboCop.
I never saw that one.
I heard it was kind of bad.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Terminator.
There's a good one.
With the Governator.
Mm-hmm. God, I hope they do another one with him in it.
Yeah, that'd be
make my
nice.
day. I still haven't seen the new one.
Yeah,
anyway, so yeah, chips and salsa, good stuff.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So another tailgate feature. I mean, you see chips and salsa, right?
Oh yeah.
But another thing that makes a tailgate,
Probably the most important thing.
mostly because it's a manly thing to do, is grill.
Absolutely. Real grilling.
Yeah, real grilling. Like
Charcoal.
Charcoal or propane.
Yeah, I guess propane works too.
It all depends on what you're grilling.
Yeah.
So, like if it's burgers, charcoal probably. Because you need that extra flavor.
Absolutely.
Steaks, I prefer propane grilling.
I've never really done propane grilling, so I don't really have an opinion on this subject. But
Yeah, of course you don't. You never have an opinion, Phil.
I'm a very non-opinionated person.
Which is horrible.
No, it tends to lead to less connotation.
It's horrible.
Hey.
Hey, my opinion is that it's horrible that you don't have an opinion.
I don't have an opinion on this matter.
Exactly why it's horrible.
But I can't get into a confrontation with you because I don't have an opinion.
We can still get into a confrontation.
Nope.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I don't have an opinion.
See, you had an opinion, but
I
then you
know.
stopped having an opinion.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So grilling, it's delicious.
It is.
Everyone should know how to do it.
Burgers, steaks. Actually, all right. Here's the next time you're gonna grill.
Chicken too.
Chicken's good. Next time you're gonna grill steaks, though, look up a recipe online. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to slather it with butter and oil, and put tons of salt and pepper on it, and then grill it for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Only flip it 3 times. So you do 3 to 4 minutes, flip, 3 to 4 minutes, flip, 3 to 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. Then you're done. Delicious, amazing. Do it.
Butter, salt, and pepper.
Butter mixed with oil. It has to be clarified butter. Salt and oil, which is really easy to do, by the way. It sounds complex, but it's not. Just look it up. It's worth it. There goes the fuse.
No, that's not the fuse. It's an equipped.
Yeah, it's the fuse. So yeah, if you were wondering what that was all about, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high wattage halogen lamps.
Yeah.
Halogen, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. They're really bright, they're really warm, and they draw a lot of power. Which means at any given time, if we have them running for somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 minutes, the fuse blows out. Actually, it's a circuit breaker. But
So roughly, 2 times during the recording of the MANcast, they go out.
yeah, usually 1 or 2 times, usually.
But we tend to do a retake of it.
Yeah, this time we didn't because
We're lazy.
yeah, pretty much.
And the take that we had where it went out was actually really good.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I can't lie.
Yeah, that was good.
So anyway.
Yeah, so that pretty much wraps up the Weekly MANcast for this week. Hopefully our lights won't go out while we're giving this outro here, but
Yeah, hopefully they won't.
no, yeah.
Yeah, so grilling.
Grilling
Chips
good.
and salsa.
Chips and salsa is excellent.
And football.
Football's awesome.
3 things you need for a manly weekend.
Absolutely. So get right on that, and we will see you next week.
And the Weekly MANcast. You need that for a manly weekend.
Absolutely. So 4 things.
4 things.
Put them all together. You got yourself a weekend. Catch you next week.
Have a good one.
Peace.